$188 megawatt natural gas power plant to go on stream by 2021 and more internet speed for LTE in weeks. It's Monday, August 19. We trust you had a good weekend. These are the stories in today's news. The infrastructural landscape of Guyana is set to undergo a significant shift with the extraction of oil and gas from 2020. One of the major benefits will come from natural gas that will be used to bolster GPL's electricity grid.
So therefore we have the gas. What we're doing now obviously is building out the architecture. It comes in by pipeline and we're going to have a 188 megawatt power plant.
Minister of Public Infrastructure Honorable David Patterson on the Voice of Guyana radio program. With the new power plant in operation by 2021, it is expected to produce a large amount of energy, unlike any existing power plant in Guyana.
But the money we have now goes and buy fuel, but now you have your own natural gas from your own indigenous source. The generating costs of people in Guyana is cheaper, as well as now the money that you save that you would have been previously using to buy diesel and fossil fuel to run GPL, you put that back into the economy.
GPL has been granted permission by the minister to purchase an additional 33 megawatts that will allow the power utility company to have a total capacity of 160 megawatts. This will lead to an increase in reserves so that the power utility company can be better prepared for emergencies.
That gives you about 40 megawatts of reserve based on our current load. So that will carry you until 2021 when you have the gas in power in line and the new generating sets there.
This natural gas power plant will comply with a component of the government's Green State Development Strategy, Vision 2040, which seeks to ensure oil extraction in association with natural gas production is done most beneficially. The 188 megawatt power plant will assist the government in upholding the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 7 that aims to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Shaquille Bourne, Foreign for Hub.
Following a site visit in the Upper Takatu, Upper Essequibo region, the Minister of Public Telecommunications, the Honorable Catherine Hughes, and a team visited the LTE Tower in LTE. During the visit, residents in the township and surrounding communities were informed that they can expect faster internet connectivity in a matter of weeks. General Manager of the National Data Management Authority, Floyd Levi, explained that the tower's infrastructure was part of the failed $1.3 billion fiber optic cable project under the previous administration. Levi said the site was abandoned in 2014 and in 2016, a team from the Ministry of Public Telecommunications and the NDMA visited the area.
At that time, we looked at what we could possibly have resuscitated the site to do. Since then, we sought a couple of options, and the option that worked for us was to actually use this site, actually refurbished it, brought it back to work, and use this site to deliver internet access to the township of LTE.
Levi explained that the works will be completed within 3 weeks so residents in the area can benefit.
All of the government agencies in LTE, including the hospital, the library, the St. Ignatius Secondary School, and we're moving towards the regional, the RDC, the police station. And with recent work, we can now get to the communities in the foothills of the Kanuku Mountains. Some of those communities would be Parikwara now, which is in the far west of the Kanuku Mountains, Quarry, Kumu, Moka, and coming further to the north up to Iowa.
Currently, LTE's internet speed ranges between second generation and third generation. The installation of the LTE Tower in the region is part of the coalition government's efforts to bridge the gap between the coast and the hinterland. This includes bringing the quality of government services to every part of the country. Evidence of oil outside Exxon's Stabroek block is major for Guyana. According to British High Commissioner to Guyana, His Excellency Greg Quinn, this opens a wider market for the country.
The Tullow find last week is good for Guyana for two simple reasons. One, it demonstrates that there is oil outside of the Exxon block, so this isn't just about Starbrook, it's far bigger than that. And secondly, it brings in a whole new set of companies, a whole new set of countries, and a whole new set of operators.
British High Commissioner to Guyana, Greg Quinn. He made the comment during a joint media briefing with the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Mr. Quinn reiterated in the long run, this is great for business.
And the more operators and countries and companies you have involved in the oil fields, the better. Now, the terms of the contract, that's for Tullow and the government to talk about, but fundamentally, a find by Tullow is good for Guyana.
On Monday, August 12th, Director of the Department of Energy, Dr. Mark Bino, via media release, announced that Tullow found oil at its Jethro 1 well. The exploration well, which was drilled in the Ernduk block, discovered oil in commercial quantities. Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.
Larger conglomerates will be seeking more interest in Guyana as the country continues to record more oil finds. This is according to Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of Eco Atlantic Oil and Gas, junior partner in the Ernduk block, Gil Holzman.
Quoting Mr. Holzman from a recent podcast, Oil Now Guyana says, Guyana finds itself on the radar of every major oil company in the world, now that a total of 14 discoveries have been made offshore in just 4 years. The latest find to prove a working petroleum system does exist is the recent discovery at the Jethro Lobe or Jethro 1 well. Eco Atlantic Oil and Gas is a junior partner in the Ernduk block where the discovery was made. Tullow is the operator at the Ernduk block with a 60% stake, while Total has 25% and Eco Atlantic Oil and Gas has 15%. In the meantime, Holzman says production could now be fast-tracked. Quote, according to what we hear from the initial estimates from the Tullow team, production could be very easy there, quite fast-tracked, if decided so, Holzman stated. UK-based global consultancy group Wood Mackenzie is predicting that rapid development of Guyana's oil finds will maximize benefits to the country. Wood Mackenzie says by 2025, oil revenues will triple GDP in the country. Woodmac's chairman and chief analyst Simon Flowers has said few countries produce more than 1 million barrels per day. Outside of OPEC countries and two recent additions, Russia and Kazakhstan, Guyana has an opportunity to the elite group. Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.
Still to come, government's back-to-back school drive begins and Guyana night lives up to expectations. Details of these stories in a minute.
Are you ready to embark on a truly epic adventure to an undiscovered corner of South America, where some of the most spectacular natural attractions are unveiled within a beautifully diverse landscape? From the wetlands and savannas to the ancient mountains, magnificent waterways and lush enriching rainforest would provide a vast playground for some of the most exotic and breathtaking creatures on the planet, including many of the world's giant species. This untouched land of mystery and wonder serves up an exclusive experience for travelers. So are you ready for a new, awe-inspiring adventure? Welcome back to nature. Welcome to Guyana.
Thanks for staying with us. Several children in the Mahaika Berbice area were the first to receive the David G. school bags as part of the government's back-to-school drive. This formed part of the government's activity over the weekend, where it revisited Region 5 to engage with residents in the various communities.
The children flocked the compound at number 5 primary school, where they all received their gift. Complementing the bags are books, pencils, sharpeners, rulers, and geometry sets, ensuring the children are fully equipped for the new school term. The donation was made by Minister of Social Protection, Honorable Amna Ali.
Well, as you know, this coalition government is a caring government. It is a government that takes into consideration all categories of people. And also, you know that the president's passion is for a good education. Um, in view of that, President David Granger is one of our parphernalias for the people of Guyana, the children of Guyana. We have decided to make these back-to-school bags, and so we have started this process of distributing to our children.
According to Minister Ali, other regions are expected to benefit from similar initiative.
As usual, this coalition government is doing its best and is paying a lot of attention to education in our country.
Kellan Rover for InfoHub.
Ameesha Sheridan has shown the capacity of hinterland youths, having achieved 20 passes at the CSEC examinations. I recently spoke with the St. Ignatius student who said she was proud to have brought recognition to her school and community.
It's just so amazing to make everyone so happy. You know, that was one of the goals. So.
Still beaming from excitement, Ameesha said while she did her best at this year's exams, she did not expect to place 14th in the country. She said a lot of preparation was done leading up to the exams.
I attended all my classes and I ensured that I used all the resources available, my teachers and books in the library and so on. But I also did a lot of extra research and I read a lot.
She also credited the dedication of her teachers for her success.
They were always there talking to us, motivating us. If we had questions, we could call or text our teacher in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. We would be on group chats and studying together.
Ameesha disclosed that she has a passion for medicine and plans to further her studies and return to serve her community.
I want to do CAPE. I want to go into medicine. So I learned that if you do CAPE, you know, that would be the right step in the next direction. So I want to work in my region, in my community, to give back to the people that, you know, helped raise me.
According to the top performer, education is vital and encouraged other youths to study hard. Last evening was Guyana night at Curry Festa 14, and the Guyanese delegation did not disappoint as they wowed the audience with their creativity. Neola Damon, who is in the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, has more for us.
We're back here for day 2 of the Grand Market, also known as the Streets of the Caribbean, attached to the Car Festa 14. And this evening, the steel pan players attached to Guyana's delegation brought smiles to both young and old, playing their sweet tunes.
The band had a wide repertoire, playing snippets from Michael Jackson toward 2019 Mashramani monarch Brandon Hardin alive. Their performance in the birthplace of the steel pan did not go unnoticed.
Taking an instrument from Trinidad and playing like that is exceptional. It was really, really, really good. I enjoyed it. I don't normally like to listen to pan. I like to like classical music, and this kind of music, I enjoyed it thoroughly.
We didn't know what to expect from Guyana, but seeing that the pan played here, it made up to our Trinidad band as well. But it made me feel the dance.
Members of the National Steel Orchestra shared their feelings after their performance. First up was newcomer Tamika Costello.
I was very excited, and well, going to practice and so on, it was kind of, you know, a challenge, but I took it on, and I'm glad that I'm here and I'm enjoying the experience.
For every time we've been at Curry Festa, it's always been getting bigger, better, and we are always loved no matter wherever we go, and we're just enjoying it, and we're here to bring everything to the people. We have vibe, we have hype, we have a variety of music just to bless the people with.
The members will continue spotlighting the talent Guyana has to offer for the remainder of the festival.
Before we close, here is your GCOM tip of the day. To know when the house-to-house registration team will be in your community, call telephone number 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Remember to get registered. Also, do follow our social media pages for updates on CarFesta 14. That's all for today. Connect with us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube. Much more news is on our website, dpi.gov.gy, and pop over to Instagram for the latest photo updates at DPI Guyana. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye for now.